Scoodly doodly doo, it's time for another Welch review. Scoodly doodly doo doo.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Welch Review. I hope your week has been stellar. I hope you're having a great day currently, and thanks for stopping by. Today, I want to turn you on to a film called The Beekeeper. And initially, off the gate, the title sounds kind of crazy, right? Like, The Beekeeper? You're just gonna get some honey, fight some bears, like what are you doing? But this is an action film from none other than Jason Statham and, oh god, I have that written down. What is his name? And David Ayer, which is a pretty cool combination since, David Ayer, Suicide Squad, released the Ayer cut. That'd be pretty dope to see. And Jason Statham, who, is an action star in his own, but in many ways it seems as though he's kind of been handed said mantle from Sylvester Stallone, as they have collaborated several times in The Expendables, and Stallone wrote Homefront and gave that role to Statham, or probably offered to, not just like, oh, hey man, if you want it, but like tailored it more to him, which is pretty dope. So I know it sounds silly. I know it's probably a little goofy by the trailer, but if you're looking for a good time, you got time to kill, you want to see some action, look no farther than Jason Statham, because that guy, he always delivers. More on that in a second. So, I know I said Jason Statham. He plays a man called Adam Clay. You may recognize him from Expendables 1 through 4, The Transporter 1 through 3, Wrath of Man, Parker, and Redemption. If you have not seen Wrath of Man, it's on YouTube for free. He reteams with Guy Ritchie. It is a fabulous, fabulous movie. Truly, really good. I hope they put it on the Criterion collection because it's that good. Redemption as well. Also, I feel Criterion worthy. It is a super good movie, and I feel is often overlooked within his filmography and among other drama and action films. So Redemption, if you really want to see something solid, please, I encourage you, go and look for Redemption starring Jason Statham, and on YouTube to watch Wrath of Man, which I believe is free with ads. Both are solid movies. I would encourage you to just pick them up and buy them because they're worth having in your collection. All right. Other people in this movie are Emmy Raver Lampman as Agent Veronica Parker. She was in Blacklight with Liam Neeson, who we just talked about with In the Land of Saints and Sinners, Central Park, and The Umbrella Academy. You have Bobby Nadiri as Agent Matt Wiley, who is in Bright, which is a David Ayer film, which is completely underrated. That's an extremely good movie. It's a shame it was written by Max Landis, but super good movie. Really shitty person who wrote it. And he was also in Fear the Walking Dead and Scandal. Josh Hutcherson as Derek Danforth. Peter Malark coming out of the Hunger Games and The Bridge to Terabithia. It's nice seeing Josh, be in more things. I know he's in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. I still need to check those out. And then, oh man, this is cool. You have Jeremy Irons as Wallace Westwild. And Jeremy Irons just is a gem every time you see him. What a cool voice. What a presence. I just get excited when I see him in things. And he was The Man in the Iron Mask, such a classic movie. I encourage you to watch that every chance you get. My brother, me, and my dad would watch that with our grandpa almost every month, sometimes more than once in that month. It's just so good. And that has a young Leo DiCaprio in it as well. He also played Alfred in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice and Zack Snyder's Justice League, and he was the voice of Scar in The Lion King. Yeah, Jeremy Irons, man, you just keep doing stuff. I love when you pop up in movies. Oh, and he was Ozymandias in the Watchmen TV show, which was also super dope. I like that he's in comic book movies now. It's like, yeah, man, I'm Alfred and Ozymandias. You have Gemma Redgrave as President Danforth, and she was in Red, White, and Royal Blue, Doctor Who, and Silent Witness. And you had Minnie Driver as director Janet Harward, who is in Rosaline, Good Will Hunting, and Return to Me. Return to Me is a beautiful, beautiful movie. David Duchovny of X-Files fame and Californication is in it with her. And it's a very awesome rom-com that my mom put me onto, and it is a classic up there with Runaway Bride, Pretty Woman, My Best Friend's Wedding, Moonstruck. Yep, all those classics. And then you have Felicia Rashad, Eloise Parker, and she was in Creed. She played Adonis's adopted mother, and she was in The Cosby Show and Grey's Anatomy. And this was written by Kurt Wimmer, my apologies, Kurt, and he wrote Law Abiding Citizen. Oh, now that's a good movie. Me, my buddy Kyle saw that at the Agawam Cinemas. That movie's so good. The 2012 remake of Total Recall and the 2015 remake of Point Break, and those were decent as well. But Law Abiding Citizen, Gerard Butler, top of his game. And this, like I said, was directed by David Ayer, my apologies, released the Ayer cut for Suicide Squad, and he made Bright, Fury, and he wrote Training Day, which is a fabulous, fabulous movie. So, the Beekeeper, guys. I know what you're thinking, a beekeeper. You just collect honey. But in this case, spoilers, slightly maybe, the Beekeeper is he is secretly a secret agent. He's in an agency that's so secret that they have a nickname called, like, the Hive. And their agents are called Beekeepers. And essentially, he, is kind of just like this, masquerades as an actual beekeeper on this lady's land, and she gets scammed real hard, and her nonprofit organization gets all their money drained, and she ends up dying. And then he wants revenge, and then he finds out on his quest that these scammers are connected to government officials, and there's a whole lot of corruption and greed and evil associated with it. So Jason Statham takes it upon himself to deliver justice like only he can, with grimaces, hard stares, bullets, punches and kicks to the face and throat, and explosions. And if that doesn't just put a smile on your face, then I don't know what to tell you, because Jason Statham, without a shadow of a doubt, is the current king of action movies. There is no one quite like him in the game. He definitely inherited the mantle from Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, all those guys. He is now the current reigning champ of action movies. At one point, maybe The Rock, maybe Vin Diesel, but like Jason Statham just puts out banger after banger of action movie. So he's the current king. I would encourage you to check it out. It's just a fun time killer. It's very enjoyable, and so what? The title is a little goofy, but if you don't make the ordinary extraordinary, what are you really doing? You gotta have fun with it. So, buzz off and watch The Beekeeper. Until next time, this has been the Welch Review.